Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Cash, and I wanted to do a quick talk about Zendikar Rising. A leaked card came out last night. I got a message from one of our subscribers, a really good guy, and he passed me on that a card had leaked out, and it seems legit. Sometimes these things you never know. People are making false cards and putting them out. This one looked real. Some of them, like I said, sometimes you get cards and it turns out they're not real. Pretty sure this one is real. So we got a leaked land called Crawling Barrens. So Crawling Barrens look pretty good for a first card. You know what? It's a nice card that looks like it'll be very playable. I'll try to put the image on the screen if I can find it when I'm editing the video. But basically, taps to add one colorless. You can pay 4, put 2 1/1 counters on it. Then you have it become a 0/0 elemental creature until end of turn. It's still a land. So, you can basically have a land that's going to grow, grow, grow. It has led to a lot of some speculation I've been hearing about, anytime they put out stuff with a lot of land effects, landfall, different effects like that. Are they going to be putting out stuff that they're going to put out some land destruction? So we might see some either new land destruction cards or some reprints of some of those land destruction cards in the set. It's still almost 2 months away. We'll probably start to see some early stuff, beginning the end of September. And of course, we're all just like Double Masters just came out today. So you just wonder at the timing of these things. Is this an actual leak? It kind of happened the same with, I think, Corset, where there was a leak that came out kind of the night of the previous set coming out. And you wonder if they're just trying to string us together in the sets. And it's almost like, okay, you bought this one, now let's think about the next one and put your pre-orders in for the next set while you're thinking, good thoughts about this set. So never really believed that anything leaks legitimately. I'm sure some do. But this one seems like maybe intentional. And I feel like that happened with the last one. So it seems like a bit of a marketing strategy. So you can give me your thoughts about it, but it feels like a marketing strategy to me. So a little bit of speculation about the next set. The original Zendikar had some pretty unique cards that were pretty good stuff. There was kind of a bit of a mix, but sorry, I'm just going to my notes here. They of course originally had the fetch lands in them. They had the Verdant Catacombs, Marsh Flats, Misty Rainforest, Scalding Tarn, and Arid Mesa. Mesa. We know we're not going to see those. There is still some speculation that either that list of 300 cards that we're told that we will be getting in those set boosters, or otherwise that we'll see some of those. We'll see some of those kind of lands one way or another, maybe as a chase card to get, maybe in an alternate art form. So do not be surprised. I really believe that they're going to do something like that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to have, both the Zendikars have had that kind of product. It's got to be in this one. There's no way they made another Zendikar and didn't make some kind of chase product in it. And it would be a perfect way to end. Well, I guess there's still 2 products this year, but it would be the perfect way to sort of end this year where they've had, lots of craziness to put a product. How are they gonna make people buy packs after Double Masters? And that'll be one of them, is to put some product out there that's a chase card that wasn't in anything earlier. So don't be surprised. It's going to be in one of the next 2 sets. We know that. That's where I think it's going to be. So that said, they don't want it standard, so I don't know what that means. So maybe it's going to be in the next set. In the original Zendikar, they had the life lands, so that you gain 1 life when it comes into play. They also had 2 other sets of lands. So they had a really nice, decent set of common lands: Turn Timber Grove, Teetering Peaks, Piranha Marsh, Soaring Sea Cliffs, and Kabir Crossroads. So don't be surprised if those show up again. Also, they had really nice rare land cycle as well in the set, and some really, really good stuff. So Amiria the Sky Ruin holding some value now. These cards. Magosi the Water Veil, Crypt of Agadim, card I know I've been playing quite a bit. in some decks. Really nice with throwing stuff in your graveyard. You get a black for each card in your graveyard. Um, I got Valaquote, the Molten Pinnacle. I'd not playing that one myself, but Orin Reef of Vastwood, really good. Probably due for a reprint in Magic in the Wizards world. So would not be surprised at all if we saw this cycle of lands come back, just a complete reprint on them, because they're good lands, and there's just no reason for them not to put them in. And some of them have crept up to kind of that $10 range. Not looking at the prices on them right now, but it's up there. So expecting those. The other one that was speculated was I think it was in Battle for Zendikar. They had the ones with the creeping, I think it was creeping tar pit. Those kind of lands. I'm expecting there's a good chance that some of those will make its way. So they've still said there's 6 dual lands that are coming to this set. We don't know what they are. I think they said they're going to be new ones. So that it could run the gamut from utter crap to really good. I know we all don't want to see the Scrylands again because they've been printing those like crazy. They did say there's 6, so does something like Fabled Passage again? Does that count? Are they going to throw Prismatic Strands and kill a value on that? Could. I think they're going to hold that for Modern Horizons 2. They'll reprint it in Modern Horizons 2, but that's just me. If they're going to reprint that. Anyways, it looks like lots of good stuff coming up. So always wondering the strategy there. So thinking ahead, because we're all in the Double Masters. We've had all kinds of crazy stuff going on the channel. We just did a draw for 10 separate draws for 10 packs. Another 2 for our patrons. So half a box we are giving away, sending out to you guys at home. We will be pushing 1,000. We are starting to push towards 1,000. You get to 1,000, we're going to do something. I'm going to do something. I'm not sure exactly what yet. I haven't planned it. I thought we might make it through this one, but we didn't get there. So we're going to plan something big for 1,000. We'll have to do a celebration one way or another. It's just such a big number. It's real cool. And then of course we'll move on. I remember a year, or was it a few months ago, we hit 100 and we were so thrilled. So now we're a few months later, we're at 1,000. Someone messaged me the other day saying, "Oh yeah, hit 900 subscribers, and geez, I remember when you were at 100, and it was so exciting for you, and we were really happy for you." It's funny how things go fast, and you almost forget it. It's a big celebration, and then you move on in life, and you live for the moment. So anyways, almost 2 months. I believe the release date is October 2nd off the top of my head, or October 2nd or October 3rd. Should be a little bit of a calmer time, a little bit less going on around it. There's been so much coming out this summer around COVID. I mean, hitting us for so much money at a time where people aren't making as much money. Something's got to shake out there. Maybe there's a chance, hopefully there's a chance that Wizards will catch up on some of the printing in the next 2 months, and we'll start to get the jump start where we'll get a big release of those, because really nice product. Not a $200 product though. At $130, I think everyone agrees it's a pretty nice product. For beginner intermediate players, fantastic. I don't really think for players that have been playing for a long time who have a pretty good set, I'm not sure that it's a worthwhile purchase. But pretty nice product overall, just how it's set up. Would like to see another version. Hopefully they'll do another version maybe next summer. This will be a regular one. Maybe they'll cut out the core sets finally. I mean, as much as I liked Core Set 2021, I'd love for them just to axe Core Set 2021 and just put out a nice jumpstart product in the middle of the summer. Have your master set, have your set that comes out in May or whatever, and do your commanders. And there's still tons of stuff to throw out on the market, but let a set like that really have its due, instead of just being like two sets in 2 weeks was ridiculous. Does anyone else think a set every 6 weeks? It's like you don't even get to play the cards before the next one comes. It's nuts. You don't even get to play the cards. Like Ikoria, I barely put any cards in decks, and then I was prepping for the next one. Now I know it got pushed back, but it was absurd. It was just absurd. I mean, I like barely have got. I'm just starting to play some of the cards now. I like Ominous Seas. I played some of them. I haven't even touched a lot of the fancy Godzilla cards. They're just sitting in binders and stuff because it was in such a rush to get to the next thing. So anyways, would like to see it calm down. I know I've said this before. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Will have more out on this as the information comes. Enjoy Double Masters. It has been awesome. As of making this video, I haven't put out the really big Double Masters VIP video we have coming out. It is the best one I've seen. I watched a bunch on these. I don't think there's a better one out there. There might be very few. Top 1% for sure video. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't seen it and you're watching this video, go look for it because it's going to be really great. Second VIP box we're going to do on the channel. Fantastic. All right, everyone, have a magical day.